Okay, today guys, you need to be doing these worksheets that you have. Make sure you have your pen ready so you know which ones to circle, so you know which ones to do. On the area of triangles and parallelograms, you need to do 1, 2, and 3. Those should be really easy because they're just asking you for the equation. You then also need to do 4, 6, 8, and 10. When you flip it on the back, they're no longer triangles, they're parallelograms. I want you to do on this page 14, 16, 18, and 20. If you have a question about the ones that you need to be doing, make sure you ask the sub to go back and replay the screencast. On the trapezoid page, I want you to do 2, 4, 6, 8. Then flip it on the back. I want you to do 10 and 12. Now the sub's going to give you a pretty good time to do this, probably around 30-35 minutes or so. After that time is up, he's then going to play the rest of the screencast, which goes over how to answer those questions. So at this time, the screencast is going to be paused, and when it comes back up again, I'm going to be going over how to solve those problems. Okay, so the 30-35 minutes has been up now, and we're ready to go over the answers. Number 1, you should have A equals B times H divided by 2. Grace, get out. Number 2, what is the equation for the area of a rectangle? We have area equals length times width. And number 3, what is the equation for the area of a parallelogram? You have A equals base times height. Now let's start going over the problems. For number 4, I did area equals base times height divided by 2. If we look at this triangle, we have 12 and 13. So I did 12 times 13 divided by 2. I decided to cross cancel, so I did 12 divided by 2, I got 6. And then 6 times 13, I got 78 feet squared. Now on number 6, I got A equals base times height divided by 2. I took 26 times 15 divided by 2. I cross canceled my 26 and 2, and I got 13. 13 times 15 is 195 centimeters squared. Number 8. I did area equals base times height divided by 2. I had 10 and 15 divided by 2. I cross canceled 10 divided by 2 and I got 5. 5 times 15. My work is right there. I got 75 inches squared. Now we're flipping to the back side of your paper, and we're starting with 14. We are going to have a different formula on this one because these are parallelograms. So my first step is area equals base times height. So on number 14, that's 10 times 4. 10 times 4 is 40 centimeters squared. On 16, area equals base times height. On 16, the base and the height were 9 and 3, and you got 27 inches squared. Number 18, base times height. So that's 11 times 6, and that is 66 feet squared. And finally, number 20, we have area equals base times height. Our base and our height on number 20 were 9 and 6. 9 times 6 is 54 inches squared. Okay, if you have questions about that and you need the sub to replay it, please make sure you're asking him to do so. Okay, the next one we're going to go to is our trapezoids. Trapezoids are a little bit harder because the formula is a little longer. Okay, so for our trapezoid one, we're starting with number 2. So I have A equals a half height and then B1 plus B2 in parentheses. Make sure you are writing your formula and then you're plugging in every time, and then also your answer. Remember, each problem is worth 3 points. So our height is 2, then we have 3 plus 5. Half of 2 is 1, 3 plus 5 is 8. 1 times 8 is 8 miles squared. And my little 2 got circled off. Number 4. My height is 4, and my bases are 7 and 9. Half of 4 is 2. 7 plus 9 is 16. 2 times 16 is 32 inches squared. Number 6. The height is 8, and the bases are 6 plus 9. So half of 8 is 4. 6 plus 9 is 15. 4 times 15 is 60 feet squared. Make sure if you have questions and it goes by too quickly, you have the sub rewind it so you can catch it all, so you have everything written down correctly. Number 8. See, on number 8, the height is 3. The bases are 6 and 8. Half of 3 is 1.5. 6 plus 8 is 14. So if you look over here, I show my work. 1.5 times 14 is 21 yards squared. Number 10. So we're flipping over to number 10. We have a half height, and then B1 plus B2. So a half times 6, because 6 is the height, and then our bases are 7 and 13. So half of 6 is 3. 7 plus 13 is 20. 3 times 20 is 60 feet squared. Then we're moving off to number 12. So I wrote my formula, and my height was 9. My bases were 3 and 13. Half of 9 is 4.5. 3 plus 13 is 16. I did 4.5 times 16 over here, and I got 72 millimeters squared as my answer. My work is right over here if you need to check on your work. And that is all the ones that you needed to do. Remember, if you need to have it played again, please ask the sub to play it over again. Make sure that you wrote the formula on each, you plugged in your numbers, and you have your answer. Each problem is worth 3 points. Alexa, get out. Okay, so if you didn't get all 3 of those things written down on every single problem, please ask the sub to go over it again. Make sure you are on your best behavior. And in your next class in Genius Hour, you are rehearsing for your Genius Hour presentations on Friday. If you need to finish a few things up, make sure you do that. And also, you need to go to Google Classroom, Academic Skills, and you need to link your Google Slides, your Adobe Spark. If you have Nearpod, I will help you with that on Thursday or Friday. And if you just have an old school project, you cannot be linking that because it's not technology. Make sure you're on your best behavior for the sub. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.